In this episode of Northeast Interface, we look at what Delhi Police is doing for the Northeast community. While crimes exist against people in general from any part of India, the crimes against those from the Northeast are more pronounced because they stem from a deeper sense of xenophobia that isn't quite understood. But to check these crimes, which have been on the rise, Delhi Police had set up a special cell to address the concerns of the people of the Northeast with the 1093 helpline number. The cell, headed by an IGP rank officer, Robin Hebu, has been using many unique methods of building confidence and integration among people of the Northeast in Delhi. Delhi Police has set up various innovative measures to deal with the issues of people from the Northeast. One thing that they've done is that they have appointed various representatives from the Northeastern region, and they use a lot of social media networks such as WhatsApp and Facebook to disseminate information about the problems that the people face in the Northeast, and as a result, they come together as a well-knit community.
In today's world, I think the social media is the buzzword, and our Northeast people are very, very IT savvy. And everybody is 99% are hooked into some form of social media or not, in some form of social media forum. So that's what we are using maximum through our Facebook, which has reached 7 lakhs plus in 3.5 months. We could reach out to our Northeast people. Then I have got 14 group of WhatsApp group, student leaders, women activists, tribe-wise leaders, pastors, including the Buddhist leaders. Then I have a Delhi Police for Northeast representative, employee associations, Delhi Northeast business, what is called group. Then I have what is elders group, All India service group. Then even at the lowest level, those who are, even from the Bhavan and other way, I'm having started a group. So these are the media, anything happen, any advisory, anything which is need to be done by us, any information is disseminated within 2 seconds, anything happen at Delhi. And that's what now everybody could reach out. It's not only at Delhi. Now because of our reaching out, now the people in the Northeast, either in Nagaland, in Kohima or Junobutto or in the Senapati or in the Anini, everybody is hooked into that. And that is, I think, I would say the wonderful, I would say the genie or power, you can say, you reach out to the people.
This is one of the record, one of the best achievement that has happened. We are now able to know the case immediately, what is the status, what situation is going on any particular, even because of WhatsApp and this what you call the Facebooks. And we are very active, our boys and girls are very active on this one, and this is connecting us better, and we are more informed on this.
We have said that, see, look at the cell now. Now it is a pathetic situation. You go and look at the chairs for 1093 cell here. It's all broken. So, I mean, just look at it. And one table there. And look at the staff. There's no even nothing. And infrastructure, whatever, nothing is there. So for this, we have been recommending, saying that it should be a separate complete building, for that, so that it should be equipped. They have nothing here. So there should be a round-the-clock emergency van whenever a complaint is recorded, so that they can rush from here. So there should be at least 5, 10, 30, 40 people here, police officials here, constables here, beat constable, for example, from this cell itself to go and intervene. And not only that, we need a stop center because, for example, yesterday I had to rush. They were taken to the safe house. For that also it needs a lot of process. So you need a stop center where you do a counseling, where you give them some kind of a provision so that till the time that they are taken home or till the time that the further arrangement is made, there has to be a place where some provisions is provided for the survivors.
Actually, I don't know the legality of what conflict goes within the operational aspect of the police. But what we are saying is that whatever has happened to Northeast, there has not been there has been a lot of discrimination in terms of administration of justice. Many cases are pending. The SHOs and IOs are not registering FIR even when it comes to Northeast people. So that is why we felt the need for a special cell to assist them. But when the special cell is created, again, the mechanism of operation is still, there is a gap. As I said, they have no power to investigate, no power to book a culprit. They have to go to the normal system to do the same thing. So it is a layer, different layer, which is intended to facilitate only. So there is no investigative power, I repeat again. And we are also questioning, if there is no Robin Hibbu, what will happen? Right now he keeps on requesting. Why can't it be a systematic way where all the SHOs are mandated to look into this one like any other crime issues? Why they have to wait for Robin Hibbu to request them again and again?
We raised this concern with Special Commissioner Delhi Police Deepak Mishra.
But the thing is that if I give them investigative power, it will not be a great justice to the case per se, because a police station has got a well set and well oiled machinery, and they know how to preserve the scene of crime. They know that what are the steps, various steps. They know what is the various coordination to be made. And if I give it to them, so these poor chaps, they will have.
Northeast community would be much happier if this special cell is given.
No, the thing is that it is. I don't have to think in their temporary smile. I have to see in their permanent laughter.
This is, I always call it a tokenism, till now, because the purpose of the creation of this and the functioning, there is a wide gap, and in practice, this has a very not very effective, except that the nodal officer who is in the Joint Commissioner of Police rank, so he has to always request the downline officers like SDPOs or SHOs and IO level, he has to request. Otherwise, he has no power to tell them or reprimand them for if they are not doing the work.
See, actually, it is 80% of the cases are security related. Okay, security related in the sense like most of the time we go to the police station, so 80% of the cases are not solved, which means from physical assault to rape, to of course when we say some kind of racial discrimination is like calling names, and not only calling names like Chinki, Nepali, but it is rampant in a workplace. See, I've been dealing with cases of our Northeast young boys and girls who have come here, worked under very, very rude employers, and which I've already apprised in the morning to the Labor Department how to go about it. And in 1 month alone, 30, 40 cases I'm dealing here. And when they go to their workplace, first of all, they employ them. And then from after working for 30 days, they will not pay their salaries. And now they will say, when they come and ask for their salary, they said, you are from the Northeast, okay, you are alone here. And then, it will take a long process time for you to even go and take the lawyer. How will you hire a lawyer? And it is a long process. You have to go to the labor court. If you go to the police, it is not a criminal case. It is a civil case. So how will you deal that one? Okay, so these are the kind of names that they call. You are from the Northeast. You're not able to pursue this case. And said that's how their salaries are not paid. This is a real discrimination that I am talking about. Yeah.
Even the Biharis, they face problem in this metro city. Even from South Indians, they face problem in this metro city. But of course, the level of problems we can say that for Northeastern, it's bit high.
South India में it's okay with us, ठीक है, इतना कुछ problem नहीं होता, I don't know. But then this problem are more prevalent और ज़्यादा prominent हमें ज़्यादा face करना पड़ता है North India में. Basically this North India, Rajasthan is fine, Gujarat they are all fine, लेकिन जो यूपी, बिहार एंड ऑल ये और दिल्ली के आसपास एरियाज उसमें ज़्यादा फेस करना पड़ता है. मुझे ऐसा पर्सनली लगा है, पता नहीं क्यों, लेकिन थोड़ा मुझे ऐसा लगा है क्योंकि टॉन्टिंग भी बहुत होता है ना यहाँ पे. मतलब अब जाते हो, कोई देखता है, स्टेयर करता है. रात को भी एक गाड़ी में, परसों भी गाड़ी में जा रही थी, पास वाला ड्राइवर देख के स्माइल कर रहा है और मेरी तरफ ही घूर के देख रहे हैं. तो कभी कभी हो जाता है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है साउथ में इतना कुछ नहीं होता.
At the moment, see, they don't have any mechanism, they don't have any force to directly intervene, and this is not even synchronized. First of all, it goes to 100, then it will come back, and then they will only record the call. So they don't have the mechanism, they don't have the enough, officials or a staff to deal with all these issues. But just that it is there, and then they're only recording, and they're only counting the data and the statistics to say that this number has been recorded. But yes, of course, it is always a good thing for somebody with so much grievances, just when they make a call and somebody there to respond and register your case, I think this is something which is good. But for me, I've been dealing with all kinds of cases where I've apprised to the to the Commissioner of Police Special for Law and Order that when somebody is murdered brutally and you go and ask for FIR, and if the officials, the police officers did not respond to you and say that no, we're investigating under 174 CRPC and did not really take up your case, but you know that that person is murdered. So these are the kind of challenges. It's also depend on the police station to police station. Some of the SHOs are very helpful, some of the DCPs are helpful, but some are not helpful.
But despite the lack of authority, Delhi Police's special cell has been working closely with the people of the Northeast community. Each area of Delhi has various Northeast representatives who have been identified as voluntary representatives. They will assist the people of the Northeast in filing FIRs, complaints, translation, taking victims to the hospital and the like.
As per standing order procedure of the Delhi Police as per MHA guidelines. So after inducting them into our Delhi Police representative for the Northeast from each state, criteria is very, very clear that one has to be socially active, 1. 2, aptitude to serve other in your spare time. Third, should have very clear, should have no bad record either in Delhi Police or in the back home. And fourth point is preferably he should be good in either in Hindi or English. So they act not only as our representative, they are almost like an ambassador of the Northeast port at Delhi. They serve multi-purpose. Number one, as and when there is any requirement of any police public interface on the behalf of the Northeast, they are our frontier guardmen of the Northeast. Number one. Number two, they are acting as interpreter for our people. Many a time they can't speak Hindi. Some of the lower workers are not able to speak even proper English also. So they become interpreter as and when there is some problem around Delhi and NCR including. Third point, they are, I would say, a safety valve. They bring the problem of the Northeast at the ground level to us. Okay. And not only since I'm the nodal officer, but even the district have been made as a nodal officer for their respective area. So every now and once in a month, they are genuinely holding a meeting qualitatively. I say qualitatively in the sense, now all the crimes, pending investigation, pending trial, MLC pendencies are having with our representatives. So as and when they are holding meeting with the DCP and SHO, they are qualitatively asking why action has been taken on this matter.
The main problem is communication gap that we are facing. See, for Arunachal, it's not difficult to communicate with the local people over here. But for rest of the northeastern state, it's difficult for them to communicate with the local people. Communication is the main reason. And plus the physical appearance, like people generally do not have the knowledge about northeastern state. They lack in that, so probably because of that.
So basically, I'm here to help to check out any problem which Northeast people are facing. So in need of time, in any cause, I will be there always for my people, for my students, especially for Northeastern.
And how will you be in touch with them? How do you want to keep in touch? How will they get in touch with you?
So we will coordinate all the representatives from all the regions, north, south, west, east, and we have taken all the contact number of all the other representatives as well as all the student leaders and all the active member of the students from all the Northeast state.
As of now, I can't really decide, but then, so long as I'm in Delhi, and then since I have also a concern for my fellow beings, I would for now I can't say, but yes, if the time permits, I'll continue doing this job.
Okay. What are the kind of problems that you think the people in the Northeast face in Delhi which you will be able to help?
Since I'm also from a legal background, I can, at the best, my positive point would be, handling these legal cases. I mean, running around these litigation, police cases, going for FIR, and then certain legal works, like in death cases in the hospital. All these things, I think I have a bonus point for that.
नहीं, जहाँ पर भी प्रॉब्लम होता है वहाँ पर जाकर जैसे आपका नॉर्थ ईस्ट का रेप हो रहा है या झगड़ा हो रहा है, आपस में भी बहुत ज़्यादा झगड़ा भी हो जाता है ना, तो हम लोग जाके कंप्रोमाइज़ करवाता है। और जहाँ पर एफआईआर वगैरह लॉन्च नहीं होता, काफ़ी सारे पुलिस वाला एफआईआर भी लॉन्च नहीं करता ना, कि उनको धमकाता है, जो एफआईआर करने जो आ रहा है विक्टिम, उनको धमकाता है कि एफआईआर करेगा तो तुम लोग ही फंस जाएगा, ये वो। उस सब से हम लोग जाके उनको समझाता है कि ये एफआईआर करना ही पड़ेगा, इस तरह का ही काम है।
तो ये लोग आपको कांटेक्ट कैसे करेंगे?
हमारा व्हाट्सएप का ग्रुप है और रोबिन चार ऑलरेडी जितने भी क्राइम हो रहा है वो सब हम लोग को भेजता है। और ऑलरेडी मैं एक यूनियन का एडवाइज़र हूँ, मणिपुर यंग माइंड एसोसिएशन करके, उसके एडवाइज़र हूँ। तो होल नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जितने भी क्राइम हो रहा है तो हमारे पास में व्हाट्सएप पे, फेसबुक पे, मेल पे, फ़ोन पे सब आ जाता है।
हमें वो एरिया वाइज पॉइंट किया गया है, तो जैसे कि मेरे अगर जुरिस्डिक्शन में या फिर मैं अगर पास में होती, कोई भी पास में होता है तो चले जाते हैं, क्योंकि हम व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू, सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू कनेक्ट करते हैं, तो हमें हमेशा खबर रहती है कि क्या चल रहा है, किसे क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गई है। और स्टूडेंट यूनियंस के लीडर्स भी हैं तो उन लोग इन्फॉर्म कर देते हैं हमें, और व्हाट्सएप पे या फिर सोशल मीडिया या बाय सेल फ़ोन, तो हम उसी से देख के जो नियरेस्ट होता है, जैसे कि अगर मैं अभी यहाँ पे कोई कुछ हो गया, किसी को इमरजेंसी आ गई, तो हम वहीं पे चले जाते जो सबसे पास में होगा, नियरेस्ट, क्योंकि हम बहुत सारे अपॉइंटेड हैं तो हम चले जाते हैं उसी।
हम लोग नॉर्थ ईस्ट जैसे दिखते हैं और हम वैसे हम लोगों का फीचर्स और क्या बोलते हैं जगह भी एक जैसे ही है रहने का। हाँ जी, होना चाहिए। तो वही है, बिल्कुल हम लोगों का भी सेम प्रॉब्लम है यहाँ पर दिल्ली में, कि मतलब अगर ये एक ग्रेट इनिशिएटिव है कि रॉबिन सर ने हम लोगों को भी इंक्लूड किया है, क्योंकि उनको भी लगता है कि हमारा भी प्रॉब्लम उनके जैसे ही है, नॉर्थ ईस्ट पीपलों के जैसे।
एक्चुअली मैं तो लगभग 6-7 साल से वर्क कर रहा है नॉर्थ ईस्ट को ही लेके, नॉर्थ ईस्ट के जितने भी क्राइम हो रहा है वहाँ पर जाके, और जो भी काम है वो कर रहा है। आज जो ये रिप्रेजेंटेटिव जो बनाया है दिल्ली पुलिस ने, उससे और ज़्यादा जोश आएगा, प्लस कहीं पर भी हम लोग जाएगा तो हमको काम करने में थोड़ा सा अच्छा लगेगा।
ट्रांसपोर्ट में सब हम अपने आप से करते हैं, दिल्ली पुलिस ने हमें अभी तक कुछ ऐसा प्रोविज़न दिया नहीं कि हम जाए, बट हाँ ये वॉलंटरी वर्क है, हम अपने लोगों के लिए करें तो हम ट्राई करते हैं, जितनी हो सके हम करते हैं अपनी तरफ से।
तो आप लोग कैसे जाते हैं फिर मेट्रो से?
हाँ, मेट्रो से, ऑटो से, प्राइवेट व्हीकल से, कैसे भी दोस्त के साथ लिफ्ट करके, जैसे भी पॉसिबल और नियरेस्ट शॉर्टेस्ट वे जो टाइम बचे उसी हिसाब से जाते हैं।
हम लोग दूसरों के सिवाय ज़्यादा फेस करते हैं, जैसे रिसेंटली रेप केस हुआ है हम लोगों का दार्जिलिंग से, और जैसे कि सेम है, कोई कैद करके रख लेते हैं नौकर को, और उनका कोई वो लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं कि इनके ऊपर है ही नहीं कोई, मतलब देखभाल करने का, देखने के लिए बैक में। तो यही है कि मतलब हम लोगों के ऊपर कोई नहीं है, इसलिए लोग ऐसा क्राइम करते हैं। और हम लोग भी थोड़ा इनोसेंट होते हैं एज़ कम्पेयर टू अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ स्टेट्स ऑफ इंडिया। तो यही कारण है कि मतलब हम लोग ट्रैप में आ जाते हैं, और हम लोगों को मतलब जल्दी मतलब हेल्प कहाँ से ले ये पता नहीं होता है।
हमारे ख्याल से पिछले रिकॉर्ड से इस बार का 2014 जो है उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है। 2014 का आप जुलाई में देखेगा तो लगभग 6 आदमी डेड हुआ है, और बहुत सारे मोलेस हुआ है, और इस तरह का बहुत सारे केस हुआ है। ये जो 2014 है उसमें ज़्यादा क्राइम हुआ है नॉर्थ ईस्ट वाले के साथ।
It's about promoting our culture, promoting our ethnicity, promoting our root, our tradition, and make them to know who we are. We are also Indian, like any other people from different states of India. So, and trying to mingle with them through language, through behavior, through our manners, through our food, through our costume. I have tried that.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Okay. And that same happiness you feel the rest of the Northeast community has in Delhi?
Yeah, I hope all of they should feel happy and comfort here in Delhi. After all, Delhi is our national capital and we all are Indians, so we should feel happy.
अभी हाँ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स वगैरह अभी बनाना शुरू हुआ है, और जो अपना जो दिल्ली पुलिस वाला है वो हर जगह पर अपना छोटा छोटा फंक्शंस वगैरह कर रहा है। अभी परसों ही सुभाष नगर पे किया है कि हम लोग कल्चर एक्सचेंज कर रहे हैं, हम लोग आपस में बात करा रहा है, और दिल्ली वाला और जो अपना नॉर्थ ईस्ट वाला है वो आपस में इंटरेक्ट करवा रहा है कि हम लोग भी इंडिया का है, हम लोग भी भाई भाई है, आप लोग भी वहाँ जाता है, हम लोग भी इधर ही है। तो इस तरह का जो काम है इससे धीरे धीरे सॉल्व होगा।
इससे थोड़े थोड़े इनिशिएटिव से छोटी छोटी चीज़ से बड़े बड़े काम होते, तो हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं छोटी छोटी चीज़ से बदलाव लाने के लिए। लॉन्ग टर्म सोल्यूशन तो है, हम करते हैं सेमिनार दिल्ली लीगल सर्विस अथॉरिटी के स्कीम के अंदर भी, जिसमें हाई कोर्ट ने वो नीदो तानिया के केस में सुओ मोटो कॉग्निजेंस लिया, तो उसी के हियर में उसके अगेंस्ट में एक इंटरवेंशन एप्लीकेशन एडवोकेट उपमन्यु हजारिका ने फाइल की थी हाई कोर्ट पे। तो वो हियरिंग अभी भी चल रही है एनीवे, लेकिन हाई कोर्ट ऑर्डर इशू करते हैं दिल्ली लीगल सर्विस अथॉरिटीज़, दिल्ली पुलिस को कि क्या क्या इनिशिएटिव्स लेने हैं। तो वो कभी कभी क्विज कंपटीशन ऑर्गेनाइज करवाते हैं बच्चों के स्कूल में, सेमिनार करवाते, अवेयरनेस करवाते। तो ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ से हम ट्राई करें कि लोगों का मेंटालिटी बदले, शायद कुछ बदलाव आ जाए। और हम अपने आप को नॉर्थ ईस्ट डोनर मिनिस्ट्री ने भी कुछ इनिशिएटिव लिया है कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट फेस्टिवल, रिसेंटली श्री फोर्ट में नॉर्थ ईस्ट फिल्म फेस्टिवल हुआ। तो ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीज़ें करके हम शायद इन फ्यूचर, अभी नहीं लेकिन 10 साल में 20 साल में कुछ तो चेंज आ जाएगा ये सब करके।
There are many police stations which do not recognize their own representatives that has been appointed. Many, except in the where many crimes have been happening in the south, particularly Monirka area, Safdarjung area, they are recognized very well. But in West Delhi, East Delhi, the SHOs are not aware of what these representatives are. When they show their card, they are like a stranger within their systems. So this also needs to be disseminated further and improve upon it.
There is a sensitization, compulsory sensitization on this Delhi police representative, their role in the police training college. It is for the basic training, for the promotional training. We are leaving no stone unturned to sensitize on this Delhi police notice representative to all the down the lines. Yes, as and when sometimes there is a changes in the command in the police station as well as in the districts, there has been found to be some lack of awareness, and that also now we have started in a very big way, that as and when there is any changes, we send them with a DO letter, we hold them for a meeting, we conduct a training for the sensitization program, and I, as being a nodal officer, write a DO letter to them, send their what is called photograph, with a list of the photograph, with their email, with the mobile number, with the address for where they are putting up, so that DCP and SHO and beat constable, including the Chowki in charge, they knows that anything happened to the notice, these are the person they can contact in their respective area.
Representatives, no, what can they do? They are just students. They are just a North East community leaders. Just that you are given a police I-card, okay, which is signed by the Joint Commissioner of Police for the Nodal Officer Robin Hibu, who has been really kind enough, proactive enough to help. So he's just creating a team of representatives, but they just have the I-card. And in the morning, some of the boys were saying that when they go, especially to the West Delhi, then some of the police stations did not really even recognize that you are a Delhi police representative for North East. So even when you have this, I've seen it last year in a very serious case. One boy was with the I-card and he entered the Malviya Nagar police station. They did not allow him to enter. So, it has nothing to do with this one, but it is just empowering the community so that you are also responsible. And when you go and deal the case and the victim or survivor is more comfortable, so this is how we work. So we're only trying to empower the community, and there's nothing as such extra power is coming to with that I-card or something like that.
So it will be nice अगर ये branch expand हो जाए, but then अभी दिल्ली तो देश का कैपिटल है, तो हम यहाँ पे अगर एग्जांपल और बेंचमार्क सेट करें तो ऑटोमेटिकली दूसरे स्टेट्स में भी ये वो हो जाएगा। अगर बेंचमार्क ऐसे सेट करें, हम ये सब इनिशिएटिव ले रहे हैं, सबको पता चले, तो ऑटोमेटिकली उसमें भी ये वो असर दिखने लगेगा। आई फील लाइक दैट।
यू आर हैप्पी विद दिल्ली पुलिस's response to the problem?
Yeah, I'm not very happy, but then yeah, it's okay. At least कुछ तो कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि बाकी पुलिस तो कुछ करती नहीं, एटलीस्ट दिल्ली पुलिस तो कुछ करती है, थोड़ा थोड़ा तो करती है। तो आई एम लाइक ओके फाइन, एटलीस्ट कुछ तो करिए। और सर रॉबिन हिबू की वजह से भी बहुत सारे वो हमारे प्रॉब्लम्स को एड्रेस करे और अच्छे से सुन भी रहे। अगर शायद कोई और होता तो नहीं भी होता, क्योंकि वो सिंस इज़ फ्रॉम माई स्टेट अरुणाचल से, तो शायद इसीलिए ईजी है हमारे लिए ये सब करना। और एल्स अगर कुछ और होता तो मे बी इतना पॉसिबल भी नहीं होता। बट एनी वे इट्स ओके, लाइक 60% happy, more than 50%, 60% happy.
There is already a post for the IGP, for the nodal officer. I'm sure that even if I am transferred out, of course, then this system will carry on, because we are now emphasizing and build up an institution, not an individual base. So that is, I can reassure you all those who are watching here, your channel, that in Delhi, I must tell you very happily that Gurgaon has replicated our model. Now they've appointed Mrs. Nazneen Vasin, a young IPS officer, as a nodal officer for a notice. The Mumbai police, the Rakesh Maria, is taking a lot of interest, and he has already started interacting in our, almost like our Delhi police, more or less. Bangalore police has taken keen interest. Chennai police has also taken a lot of interest. Now even the Hyderabad has also taken a lot of interest for the to replicate this model of our Delhi police reaching out to the Northeast. And I feel this is overall, apart from what is called what we are doing, it has a connotation for national integrations. We all are belong to the India. And due to lack of awareness or some what is called awareness, either in education or in the media or in the cultural form, there has been, I believe, my personal view, little bit of lack of exposure of the rich culture and heritage and people from the northeastern country. And only I can tell you that now we are starting in a big way voluntary martial self-defense training for the Northeast at Shriport on 2nd of October. It will be conducted during the holiday, that is on Saturday, Sunday, and any other holiday during the afternoon period, so that everybody can participate. It's not only for Northeast, though any lady can participate, but focus is on Northeast, women, working women, and college-going girls and school-going girls, so that they can participate on the what is called self-defense training. We have hired the Shriport Martial Art Club, which is one of the best club at Delhi. They all are well-trained and Asian judge martial art expert, to give a confidence to the what is called for the self-defense. Then apart from that, again we are starting a voluntarily what is called local language speaking course. So many people have given an option. So we will, after the martial art class, we will be holding this language class voluntarily. Those who are willing to come learn Hindi or Urdu or Punjabi at the Shriport itself. Last but not the least, we are exploring for career guidance for the Northeast youth at Delhi, at Nanakpura, because many of them are not aware of what is to be done, what is their prospect or ahead after the class 12 or graduation or post-graduation. Apart from that, even we are planning to exploring for a sports activity in the Northeast concentrated area like Munirka, like Gandhi Bihar, like Timarpur, like Khirki Extension, as well as even in Janakpuri, so that during the spare time, we had already talked with with our DDA and Sport Authority. They can spend their time in the sport activity that will be healthy for our people, for the nation, and for all of us.
While students, activists, and NGOs are very enthusiastic about elaborating their problems and dealing with them, the real long-term solution lies in abandoning the parochial mindset, both of the victim and the perpetrator, and blending into the larger Indian identity. And perhaps the example set by Delhi police can be replicated by other police units across the country. That's all in this episode of Northeast Interface. Thanks very much for watching. See you again.
Tata.